Hi, all of you. Welcome in the live session again. So in this live session, we are going to create a quiz game. So what is quiz? Actually, quiz is you're going to create for testing your knowledge. You can have fun with the quiz. You can even test your friends about yourself. You can create a quiz about yourself, and it's really challenging and beautiful. I will tell you today how you can create the quiz game with JavaScript. Yes, JavaScript is a very popular language these days. We use this for the web application designing, web development, and it is important. So you can learn the concepts by making fun-loving game. So in this quiz, it's not necessary that the question, whatever I am using, you can use that question. No, you can even do it in a fun way, take it in a challenging way, create your quiz that you have never before. You can test with your friends, right? So I'll let you know first that what kind of quiz we are going to create and how we will be making that. I will be sharing my screen with all of you. I think my screen is visible for all. Here you can see that I have a heading for quiz game and I have a question and I have the answers. Like these are the options. Okay. So what is the question? I put very simple question. To understand, you can put any question. Like I said before, you can put any options in the answer. So once we start proceeding with this, you will get to know about this. Let's play this quiz game. What is 2 plus 2? I know 2 plus 2. So I really want to know from your side what is 2 plus 2. Quickly give me the answer. Okay, so 2 plus 2 is 4. I got the correct answer. It shows me the result as well that your answer is correct. Now it is saying what is 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 is 60. I will do with one incorrect answer also. So let me mark this. And this was the incorrect. So I got my score that you scored 1 out of 2. Actually, I have 2 questions in my quiz game. You can have lots of more questions, whatever you wish to add in your quiz game. So let's get started. First thing is, you all know that if I want to create a quiz game or if I want to create any kind of game, you need to open one editor. I have an editor like CodePen I can go with. So I will just open CodePen. Let me share my screen to show you also so that you can easily do this thing. Give me a minute. Okay, I think my screen is visible for all of you. Here, I will write CodePen. You'll go with the CodePen. You will go with codepen.io link. This is the very first link over here. And you'll click on pen. When you do pen, you have this kind of interface. Now, what we will do is I will change the view to this one so that you can see the code properly over here. Like the very first thing, what we are going to design is I will be designing one HTML, like I will write the part of HTML, okay? And you all know the very basic tag of HTML, right? So let's start writing this. First, I will do this and press tab key. I got the complete structure of HTML. I will delete this. And I don't want any type of confusion for you all. So I'm deleting the extra stuff that you don't know. I remove all these meta tags. When you learn advanced web development, you will get to know about these tags, why we use them. So when you see over here, this is the basic HTML structure. Here I will be writing down quiz game because quiz game we are going to make. So I wrote quiz game. Okay, what I did over here, I did this exclamatory sign. Like most of the students were asking, you know, that, ma'am, what you did for this. So you can put the exclamatory sign and you will press the tab key. Okay, so when you do exclamatory sign plus tab key, you will get this whole structure of HTML by itself. You don't need to write it again and again. Now, after this, what will be the next part? The next part is the body part, means the code part. Mostly you will be writing inside the body only. So I will be writing down here. In the body part, first thing is the heading that I'm going to write here, right? Because the heading, like when you saw in the example, in that example also there was the heading. So here also, the first thing that I have is the heading part. Okay, so I will make the heading. You will write H1 greater than sign and tab key. So you will get this. Otherwise, you will write starting and ending tag for the heading. So I will write quiz game as a heading, same. Now I will make 3 containers, 3 boxes. So div is actually the tag for making the boxes. And inside the div, I will create the ID. So the ID that I'm going to create is ID is equals to double quotation sign, and I will write ID name, question. First ID will be question. Now I'll do copy this line and paste it for 2 more times, because I want one ID for the question, means one container for the question on the screen. Second container for the choices you will be making on the screen, and third container I want for the results. So I made 3 container. My HTML portion is done. I will not do anything now onwards. So this ID I made, and I will call these IDs with my JavaScript part. So let's come to the CSS part now. This is my CSS part. With the CSS part, you all know that we will do the designing, we will do like we will give some more colors and arrangement, alignment with the CSS. Okay, HTML is a basic structure, and now CSS, I want to make it more interactive, more attractive actually. So I want to give the complete body a basic structure. First thing, I want to give the font family for the body. The font family I will give is Arial. It's very famous. Mostly we will use this. Okay, so Arial sans serif, this will be the font family, and I want to give text alignment, so I will write text align center. This is done for the body. As you can see, the quiz shift to the center. It was towards the left side before. Now I will write heading 1. So I'll give tag to heading 1. I will give color to my heading. So the color I'm giving is hashtag 333. It's actually this quite black color only. You can give more colors. You can go with HTML color code. So like I search here. So here you will get HTML color codes, whatever the color you wish to take, you can take from here. So it's loading till then. I'm coming over here only. Now I want to call my ID, and my ID is question. So what I will do with the ID, I will give font size for the ID. So I'm writing font size for the ID, and I'm giving 20 pixel as a font size. And the margin of the ID I want to give as 20 pixel, the question actually, and 0. Okay, so I give, like, this is my question, means this is my first section where the question will display. So I give margin, I give font size to my question. Let's see, my HTML colors are load. So I want this to be some dark color. I'll just take that, and I will simply take this code, hashtag this, and I will come over here. And instead of this, I can put this code. As you can see, my quiz game color is getting changed. So this way you can easily change your color. Now, after the question tag, you will come to the another ID, that is choices. This is your ID, and in this, what I will do, I will make display flex choices, as you saw in this, like the example where the choices come in form of options, right? So that buttons should be in the flex format, means it should arrange accordingly. Okay. And now I will write justify content. And this should be center, margin top. This should be 20 pixel, and it's done. Now, after the choices, I will give the button tag. Acha, like with this button tag, maybe you have questions like there are no buttons. Why you're giving button tag? So I will make buttons with the JavaScript in the section of choices, because I want to give the choices. So I will make question and choices. In choices, I will make the arrays of the items that what choices I want to give. So for that, I will give the button tag, and I will link this button tag to my JavaScript. Okay. When we are doing JavaScript, then you will have better understanding on the particular section. So I will give margin 0 and 10 pixel for the button. Now I will give padding, and padding I will give as 10 pixel and 20 pixel. Then I will write font size, and font size will be of 16 pixel. And cursor will be pointer. So a cursor pointer means like when you move your cursor on the options, it shows in form of pointer. Now the next part, that will be result. So with the result ID, I will give margin top, because I want some space for like between choices and the result. That's why I am creating the margin top, and this will be of 20 pixel. And then I will give font weight. That will be bold. Okay, this is my HTML and CSS part done. So basically, everyone, like I am not focusing on HTML and CSS right now. I'm focusing on the JS, because I want that your JS concept will be clear with this session. Okay, because HTML and CSS part, you know how to make HTML, how to design CSS, and you can make your quiz more attractive. Now let's come on to the JS part. If you have heard about arrays, what are arrays? Arrays is a collection of items inside it, right? So I will create one array, and inside the array, I will make the objects in form of items. That's what I'm going to do here. What I will do is, I will write const quiz is equals to. So this is like I create the array, and now I will make the object inside it. So for creating the object, you will put this curly brackets. Okay. In this object, I will put my question first. So I will write question. Objects is basically the combination of key and values. Okay. So I will write question. And the question I'm writing is, what is 2 plus 2? That's it. This is the question. I will put comma, and after the question, I will give choices. So the choices I will put inside, like in form of array only. So in this, I will give choices like 2, 4, and okay, let me give 4, 2, and 6, and 8. Okay, I give 4 choices here. I put comma, and here I will also write the correct answer. So I will write correct answer. And okay, if you don't know about indexing, I'll let you know. I think I took lots of session based on indexing. What is index? Like this is a list of item. In this, I have 4, 2, 6, 8. These are the options. Okay, I can say that these are the arrays and I have the options. So this, I will start from indexing 0, 1, 2, and 3. So whatever the correct answer is, I will write that answer's index number. Okay, so my correct answer is 4. So I will be writing the index number as 0. So this will be my correct answer. So I will write over here is 0. This is my first object. Now what I will do is I'll just copy this code and I will come over here and paste it. Here I will change my question. What is 4 plus 2? It's 6. So let me write the answer is 0, 1, 2. So the index value is 2 for the correct answer, right? So I put both answers and the index value is this. So here I'm not taking any other elements. So I'm just removing the comma and I'm putting semicolon. So this is done, means I have my question, I have my choices, I have my answers. Okay. Now I will make more variables. So I will create let current question is equals to 0. I'm making the variable like if you have done scratch programming, block-based programming, any programming, you made the variable and initially the variable value is 0. Here, the same thing I'm doing. I am making the variable and the variable value becomes 0. Means initially it is 0. And in the program, I will give that what will be the variable value. Okay. Now I will write let score. The score is my another variable and this value, like for this also, I'm giving the value as 0. This is fine, I guess, and everything is clear for all of you. Now, after making this, what the next thing I'm going to do is that my score is this, and like I made 2 variables. Now I will create again a variable that will display a question. Like I made these IDs over here. This is my first section, question section. So I want that in question section, I can see the question. In choices, I can see the choices. In results, I can see the results. That's what I want. Okay. So for doing this, what the next step is, you will make the variable for this. First of all, I will create const. Achha, why we are taking const? Const is actually we cannot change the variable value. It's constant. Okay, that's why we are taking const. So I'm writing const question element is equals to document dot get element by ID. Make sure about one thing, whatever is capital, you will write it in capital. Whatever is small, you will write it in small. Wherever semicolon comes, you will write semicolon. And whatever your ID names, your variable name, you will write exactly same. Otherwise, nothing will happen. Your code will not run and you will stuck in between. Okay. Here, what I'm saying is that const question element means I made one variable that is question element. Document dot get element by ID means here I made the ID, right? So in the document, I will get this element by ID. And what is the ID? My ID is question. Okay. So that's what I made here. The same thing I will do. I'll just copy this code, this line of code. You can also use copy paste method if you know how to do that. So without wasting your time, you can use that. So instead of question here, the next thing will come choices. It's choices. Don't write choice instead of choices. You will stuck in between. Okay, mostly students doing the same mistake. Here, instead of question, you will write. Here you can give any name, but make sure that when you will be proceeding in the program, the name will be same. And instead of choices here, it will be result. And at place of question, I will write result. So I think it's clear for all. This 3 variable I have done. Now let's start making the function. Okay, what are function blocks? I told you many times, function blocks help us for repetition the code again, and I can use functions n number of times wherever I need them. Okay, suppose I have my name Arzu, and I want my name in the capital letters as Arzu. So what I can do is I will make a function for converting my name to the capital letter. Now, anywhere, whenever I will be writing down a book and I want any name to be in capital letters, then I can use my function by its name directly. That's what function is. First, we make the function, but until we are not calling the function, function won't work. Okay, so I will make one function over here. Function, what will be the function? So the function I'm making for display question, because I want my question to display on the screen. And when you define the function, you always define the function in this way only. You will write function tag, then you will write your name of the function, whatever the name, you will put this round bracket, it is important, and the curly brackets, this is also very important. This is actually the basic syntax of making the function. Now I will write const, I'm making one variable inside this. So const question is equals to quiz. You know that your list, your it's not list, your array is the quiz. If I will come over here, your array name is quiz. So that's why I'm taking quiz over here. Okay, so let's come down. So question is equals to quiz. And now you will take the square bracket and you will write current question. Means inside the list, you will take the question. Okay. Whatever the question you have inside the list, and you will write question element. Question element is your variable you have made just now here. See, question element. Okay, so question element, whatever your question element means, the ID it is getting dot text, means whatever the text we have inside the question element, text content, I will put the content inside the question element will be question dot question. I think this is clear for all. Now I will write choices element. Choices element I also made dot inner HTML is equals to, so choices will be in form of string C. Don't say that it will be single quotation, double quotation. You can use any quotation, single quotation or double quotation. Okay, so whatever your choice is, it will be string in the inner element, and that's what I made over here. So this section is done for the function. Now let's come to the next part of the function. So I made this one. Now I will run for loop inside this function. Okay, why I'm running for loop? Because if I want that something is printing in the repetition, I will run for loop always. Acha, I will open JS editor first of all to let you understand for loop. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, it's shared already. So here in JS editor, you can open JS editor to write JS code. Okay, what I will write is let A is equals to, I'm just creating the array 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is my array, and I want to print this array with the for loop. What I will do is for let I let I is equals to 0. Acha, what's happening over here? I will let you understand. Let I is equals to 0. It means this is your index value. Okay, this value means my I will start from this 0. Then the next point is I will be less than a dot length. Acha, what is that? A dot length is actually telling you the length of the list, means of the array, means how many items do you have inside this array. That will tell me the length. So we have 6 items, right? I start from 0, right? So my I will change every time when my for loop will be running. Okay, if I will give the another condition, last condition also, then you will get better understanding on this. I will be plus plus. Means every time your I will increase by plus plus, means the value of 1 is going to add it every time when the for loop is running. Okay, so I'm saying that right now, like when for loop runs for the first time, the value will be like 0 plus 1, it will be 1. Okay, then 1 is less than 6. Yes, so for loop will run again. Now this time 1 plus 1, the value is 2. 2 is less than 6. Yes, the value will run again. Then the value is 3. 3 is less than 6. Yes, then it will run again. The value is 4. 4 is less than 6. Yes. Okay, 5 is less than 6. Yes. It runs again. And 6 is less than 6. No, these are equal. So my for loop will stop. So it will print the value like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means whatever the numbers we have, like for the first time, it runs with the 0 also, na? So it will print that complete list. That's what I'm telling over here. So here, this is my condition. I put curly brackets. I will come over here and I will write console.log. And here I will write I means I want the actually the list item. So whatever my list, so my array name is A, and inside the A I have the items, that is I, and that's what I want to print. And if I run this, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All items are printing here. The same concept we are going to apply with the for loop. Means I want that my all question inside the array will come one by one. Okay, so this is possible with the help of for loop. So that's why I'm putting for loop. Without wasting my time, I will write for let I is equals to 0. You will put semicolon. Okay, I will be less than question dot choices dot length. Semicolon. I will be plus plus. And I will put the curly brackets again because you are putting the for loop. You will write const button equals to document dot create element, and here it will come button. Here you will write curly brackets, then you will write button dot text content equals to question dot choices, that will be I, and then you will write button dot add element is click. This is actually the event. Okay, so you have to add the click event, like when you click on the button, then something is going to happen. So you will write check answer. Check answer is the like inside the object, you put one of the item, that is check answer. Okay, so you will check answer dot bind null I. You will check your answer, whatever the index for the answer is given, and you will write choice element dot append child button. Okay, so this is done. My function for this is done. Now I will write the another function, like for this is for the correct like this is for displaying the question with the options. Okay, and now I will write the another function check answer choice. Choice is actually my parameter. Okay, constant question equals to quiz, then current question, and after this I will put the condition, that is if question dot correct answer. I put triple equal to because it also telling us the type and the value both. So triple equal to is more reliable, more trustable than double equal to. Double equal to can compare both strings as well as equals to. Okay, but triple equal to will tell you the string, like the type as well the value. Okay, so you will check both, and inside the if wait, yes, so inside the if you will write score plus plus, right? Means if this happens, the score will be plus plus, and it will display result element dot. If see it can happen, and it is not possible actually to explain everything, like why use triple equals to, what are these result elements get elements, what are these, like the more, like maximum things I'm explaining you. But if you really want to learn JavaScript, if you really want to learn about course with JavaScript, you can definitely access our courses. We have very interesting courses for you, according to your availability, according to your choices. Also we have the courses, so you can go with the courses as well. Now I put the else, means if suppose the result element is not true, means it is false, then what will happen? So dot text content is equals to wrong. And yeah, so I guess this is done. Now let's come on the current question. Okay, so here we will come here. The current question means, of course, when you have done with the question one, then it will add the another question, means another current question for you. So I will add the current question value also. So I will write current question plus plus, and then I will put if conditional statement, if current question is less than quiz dot length. Let me make a space for, it should look good. Then display question this And then we will write else. So with else, what will happen is that show result show results will be this, and I think this should close over here also, like this way. Is this, what is the error? Identifier, unexpected question identifier. Okay, let me check what's wrong with cons question equals to let me check where it is asking for. Here it is asking for now that function for check answer, function for check answer choice cons question equals to, let me do this. Okay, so there's no space. I think that's why it's coming like that's a question. Okay, and choice is there, and the score will be fine. Okay, let's see what's the problem. Okay, let's see. Let's come to the end part and we'll check what will be the problem. So yeah, show result is fine. And now let's come to the next part. Function is here. I think this indentation problem I can see. So let me check. Function is here, const is here, if is here, score is here. Then else come here. Okay. Acha, if I put over here is else, I think it's done, but it's saying okay, const. It should be const. Okay, that's why it was showing the error. And this else is fine, I guess. Else results dot element is fine. Okay, now what is the problem? Anything else? No. Oh, okay. So current question is equals to if it is fine, else is fine. Yeah. Okay. So everyone, if you will see some kind of thing, you will definitely do that again. Okay. Okay. But where I'm setting up, I think current question is also the part of, and I close this function over here. Yes, that's what the problem is. So after this, you will write this current question, Control X. I'll come over here. Then you will put this code of command after this line. Okay. And this is fine. And now you're going to close your function block like this way. Is there any error now? No, there's no error at all. Yeah. Okay. I think it's fine now. Yeah. Okay, let's come to the next function now. So I will write my last function, show result. Okay, show results. This is my last function. And here I will write question element dot style dot display equals to none. Okay. Now next is choices element dot style dot display equals to none. Should be none. And then result element dot text content equals to use code dollar. This is the feature of a string that I am using right now. Okay, whatever your score variable, it will come over here and it's a join string template. So this is one of the string template I'm using over here to show the result. Okay, so this is actually nowadays this method is really popular. So here I will write out of, then again I will put dollar curly bracket and quiz questions. And this all come not inside the double quotation or single quotation. This is one of the symbol I forgot. I have to look for what we call this symbol. So let me check. We call this. This is actually the template literal and backtick symbol. It is backtick. Okay, so you will put backtick. Backtick is here, and I will put backtick. This is backtick symbol. Okay, symbol, not single. I'm so sorry. So I'll just put curly like the semicolon over here. And now it's finally time to call my function. So I will simply now write like we'll call my function is display question. Display question. And let me check if the question is here. Yes, I got the question, I got the question, I got the question. But I did not got anything else instead of question. Why? I got only question. Display question is fine. And display question I made one function. Show result is function. Check answer is function. Okay. The question is here, but why my other things are not here? Let me check, huh? Okay, question is here. What I'm supposed to do with the question only if the other function is not here. So let me check. Let me compare with this thing. Like, what is the problem with this code? Let me look for this. So cons quiz is your choice correct. Till then, you can review your code as well, because I'm definitely sure that you will also facing some issues with that. So display question, display choices will come. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let me look for this now. Current question, display question is fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let me make some spaces between this. So it's not very much, nothing happens with this, but let's see. Let me save this and let me reload this. Okay, let's start checking from the beginning. Okay, let's see if get any trouble. So cons quiz is equals to this. Then I have question, I have correct answer as well. Then I made two question, I did close this. Then this is current question, then score, then question element is equals to document dot get element by ID is question, ID is choices, and document ID is result. Maybe there is some changes with IDs. Let me check with IDs over here. Question, choices, result. The IDs till now is fine. Then I have function. Then function will be to display question. Okay. So function will be of display question. Const question equals to quiz, and this will be current question. Okay, then question element dot text content will be question dot question. Okay, then choices element dot inner HTML is equals to this is also fine. Then we will take for let I equals to 0. I is this question dot choices dot length DTH length DTH. Okay, so it will be question dot choices dot length I plus plus, and then cost button document dot create element is button, then button dot question dot choices is I, then button dot add event event listener. ठीक है, but something is again wrong. So button dot add element. Why? Dot add event. It should be not add event, then capital L. Now IS. Yes. Then click. Then check answer dot find. Now okay, then choices. It will be choices. Yeah, so like I like I told you that this was the problem with the function. Though what was the problem? And finally we have done with that. See, today we learn the patience also. Maybe these kind of problems with you also happens. So how to trigger the problems? Please do it like that. Be patient, check every line of code, check every symbol, everything. Sometimes what happens is when you're writing down the code, the spellings get gets wrong. So you can check that. Okay, let's check our program now. So what is 2 plus 2? It's 4. Hey, I think again it's something wrong. Let's check in the continuation. So it's question inner. We were here, right? Okay, let's choices dot element dot inner HTML is done. Okay, now let's come to the for loop for let I equals to 10, then question dot choices dot length, then it will be the loop again, then const button equals to document dot create element is button dot text content equals to question dot choices button dot add event listener click check answer choices element append child button. ठीक है, come to next function check answer choice const question equals to quiz current question, then if question dot correct answer is equals to choice, then score plus plus result element dot text content correct else. Here something is wrong with if and else. I can see what is wrong with this. Like if question equals to choice, it's fine, then score will be this, then result will be this. Let me see this. I think else will come over here like this way. Yeah, and I think this is wrong with this also. Else will come over here, and in else it will come like show result like this, like this. So the show result will come over here only. X. Yeah, let me check. Correct, something is wrong again. So if question dot correct answer equal to choice, it will be score, then result element dot text content equal to correct. ठीक है, it's wrong, it is wrong. Okay. ठीक है, okay. So else I think it's fine. else is fine, then wrong, then current question plus is this, then if current question is less than then display question, then else show result, and this both is going to close. There is something wrong. What is wrong? Reference result element is not defined. Acha, okay. Why this is not defined? I think now it is defined. Acha, okay, that's fine. If I will come over here, this is fine. Now if I'll check, something is wrong. The result element, it is saying it is not defined. The thing is, like, when one thing is going to happen now, then does result element here is here. Let's see what's wrong with result element. So if score is this, okay, so score is plus plus. Now result element text content equal to correct. Is there any error? If I do again, same error is doing. Result element is not defined. Const question element, ये तो रहा result element. RESULT result element, document get element by ID, that is result. Acha, let's see. Let me check with the thing. Till then you can check yours. So let me see what is the mistake over here, because when I share the screen now, it's very difficult. So it's true, and okay. I got the error. Okay. So everyone, I got it. What is this now? 6. Okay, that's fine now. I'll just reload this. Or wait, huh? Okay, I got the error. So let me share my screen again. Yeah, I think the screen is visible. So what was the error? It was just a mistake of the element here. Like I made this element in wrong way. Instead of result, I wrote something else and the spaces. So let's check this out now. And what is 2 plus 2 result I'm getting is 4. Now, what is 4 plus 2 is 6. And yeah, I got all 2 out of 2 questions correct. So this way, everyone, you can make your quiz game. And it's quite tough. Let me just review like the code for your reference because I did code correction. You can pause your video and see there was a only mistake with the JavaScript code in writing like in the text. So you can just see it, go through the code, and you can pause the video. You can look for the code, and then you have done with that. So yeah, everyone, you can create your own quiz exactly like this way. And have a nice day. All of you. Will meet you in the next